Hi friends, welcome. I'm Buddy Wagner, your mental health professor, wishing you the best of mental health. Today, I want us to think about life after life. Is there such a thing? Do we really live on beyond our physical death? Raymond Moody in 1970s wrote a book entitled Life After Life. In this book, he interviewed over 100 people who had near-death experiences. They had been pronounced physically dead, but then had been resuscitated. And there were a number of characteristics that these individuals shared in common. I want to share 6 of those experiences with you today. The first one is that many of the people said that this experience was ineffable, indescribable. Their language just wasn't capable of describing what this experience was like. It was beyond the ability of their language to describe it. Secondly, they had an out-of-body experience. Many of the people reported that they were floating up above their bodies, watching the doctors and nurses trying to resuscitate them. And they could hear the voices, hear what the doctors and nurses were saying as they had this out-of-body experience. And then third, they experienced a loud noise. For some, it was bells ringing. For others, it was a loud buzzing sound. For others, it was a loud wind blowing. But they heard a loud noise. And then fourth, they went through a dark tunnel, going from one world to the other world, so to speak. They went through this dark tunnel. And then fifth, a loved one, someone that they, either a family member or a friend who had already died, who was had already experienced the death experience, were there to meet them and to escort them in to the next life. And then sixth, they saw a bright light, a light brighter than anything they had ever seen before, and yet they could look at it and it didn't hurt their eyes. And those who were Christians said this was Jesus. Those from other religions or atheists had other explanations for it, but they agreed that there was a being of light that met them on the other side. And so these 6 experiences, these 6 common experiences, certainly don't prove that there's life after death, because these are subjective experiences, and there are all other kinds of explanations for them. But at least it seems to me that these common experiences that these individuals had at least strongly suggest that there's a possibility that our soul lives on after we die. I hope this has been helpful. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation and learned from it, and hopefully it will stimulate your thinking. If you found this interesting, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. And if you know someone that you think would enjoy this information, please share it with them. I'm Buddy Wagner, your mental health professor, wishing you the best of mental health.